Hello everybody, UnwovenRainbow here, and today we are back at our base to work on some projects and get on with some tidying up. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are going to start by dismantling this house. Now this is a lovely little starter house and it's really nice, but we've now got our main base and this is kind of blocking the view. So we're going to work on getting this dismantled. Dismantled the house and we'll sort this floor out afterwards. We need to think about what we're going to do about our storage area, because we've got a bit of a storage area over in the castle which I showed you last episode, but we've just got loads of these chests just lying around, and there's some all the way over there, and I just don't think everything's going to fit into this storage system. So I think what we need to do is we need to make a few changes. Now what I was thinking is if we take these down and then we could have this could be set up so we've got chests on both sides of the room, and we could make a separate area for the furnaces and maybe make like a proper smeltery. I'll just move those for now as well, because then this place will start to look a bit better. And I quite like having these as accents. I think we need to work out where we're going to put them, because yeah, we could maybe have them going along there. So if I just take this one just to try it out. We also probably need to think about what we're going to do about the floor in here. Yeah, that could be quite nice. And then if we put some, try putting some lights in behind here, couldn't we? Does this go straight into here though? Yeah, it does. But we can have a think about how we're going to do that. Like, there might be some places that you can put it that would work well for in here, or if we like maybe put some kind of false wall in downstairs or something like that. But we'll have a bit of a think about that. For now, I think what we need to do is probably make a load of chests, and we're going to need some item frames. I think that's really going to help with figuring out what's in which chest. And I don't actually have any. I'm not sure how we're doing for leather. No idea where leather would be. I think it could be in our mob drops one, which is around here somewhere. No, that must just be for those types of mobs. Yes, I think what we're going to need to do is get some wheat and breed up our cows, because we're going to need some more food anyway. So I'll find some wheat and we'll go over and get breeding. So to help us get some wheat to breed our cows with, I decided to make this little compact wheat farm, and it can be used with the carrots, potatoes or beetroots as well. And the design I've used is by Impulse SV, and I will link to his video in the description. But it's very simple. It works based on the lighting update, and how that pops the food out. And you just have these dispensers which dispense bone meal, and then it's got some very simple redstone that even I can do. So yeah, so I just quickly made that, but we don't have much bone meal, so we need to go and collect some. So after our session at the skeleton spawner and going around and collecting up all the bones from around our base in our chests, we have managed to get all of this bone meal, which is going to be more than enough, so we'll be able to fill each dispenser at least 2/3 full. So let's go ahead and do that. So now we can try it out, and if we turn it on, now what we need to do is take these torches out of our offhand because they just cause problems, and we didn't get any seeds from the first one. Oh, there they are. Now we're a bit closer. There we go. It's so quick. We are already at a stack, and we're not going to keep doing this for ages, but we'll just get a few stacks and then we'll have some left over for making food. But yeah, it's a really effective farm, so if you want something like this, then I suggest you check out the video in the description. So what I like about our little cow area is that it's so simplistic and it doesn't involve any redstone because I'm not very good at redstone, still learning, and it just means that we can breed up our cows and then kill them really easily. And I managed to do a few bits and pieces to try and get it to work most efficiently. Like before I was doing it and I didn't have the trapdoors here, so that meant that I was just relying on collisions. So now for the most part they'll just kind of come down now when I kind of go back and forth with my wheat. And I think that's probably all the baby ones. I can't see any little legs left, so we'll just leave those to grow up for a bit and we'll probably try and come back and breed the cows up again to get even more, and then that'll get us our lever for our item frames for our storage system. So I have decided to move all my chests up so they're in the middle, and now I just need to put this hardened clay in. And I think what I'm going to do is I've gone and got some jungle wood because I think that'll look quite nice with the purple, and I was thinking if I let me just pick this up. I could really do it with my axe right now, but I could just do it like this. So if I just put this block back in, I was thinking if I go through and put these in. And do the same up here. I think it just helps to kind of fasten this off. Now if I do it on this side, that means that the walkway will only be too wide, and I don't think it's too bad because it's not like the chests come out to this far block. I think there's enough of a space that it works out alright. So I think that's quite nice actually. And we could always put some sea lanterns behind here, and yeah, I think that'd look really nice. I think that's worked well. So I'll get to work on putting all these chests in the right place. So some progress has been made. So if we go in here, I have pretty much finished everything in here. I have finished decorating the place. We've just kept the floor as the stone bricks. We've put all this jungle wood in. I've put some sea lanterns at the back for some lighting. Filled in the clay here because I thought it just looked a bit better. And we've put the window in and cleared up all the chests and everything, filling up the room. Now I don't feel like the room feels too cramped. It's like you've got this nice walkway, you can kind of stand in the middle and reach all the chests. And I think we've got most of the organising done. There's a few empty chests, but we obviously need room for more things. And some of the things could probably do with a little better organising. But I think all in all, some good progress has been made. I mean, we're probably going to put some item frames on here because we went and collected the leather up after we breeded the cows, so I'll probably do that at some point, but I'm not in a huge rush to do that at the moment. So that means that out here we've also managed to get rid of the chests that were here, and we got rid of all the chests that were here. I've left those ones over there for the moment because most of those are just stone and things like that, so we don't have a huge amount of room for those sort of things over in our storage area, so we'll come back to those. So for now, I think what I want to do is work on patching up some of these holes ready to move on to the next thing. So let's go to sleep. We've got most of our resources gathered up already, so now we just want some daylight. So I went away and gathered some resources, and then I set to work on producing a nice centerpiece, and this is what I've come up with. So I've done this lovely little custom tree, which I really like. I don't think it's too big, and kind of cased it in with a little bit of hedge and put some nice flowers in to make it nice and natural. But I just think that it looks really nice, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. And I did all of this off camera because I've not tried to build a custom tree before, so I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but I think I got it looking nice first time, and I especially like how it looks from the front. And we've just got a bit of lighting in here to prevent mobs from spawning. But yeah, all in all, really liking this. I think that's all we've got time for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed what we've been up to, and feel free to show me some love in the comments and leave a like if you can. And I'll see you all again next time for some more work at the base. Bye!